Coach, if you want to make a statement then.
I'm just really proud of my team for their effort tonight. It was a great environment here in Manhattan. Both teams played their heart out, and it was a tightly contested game down to the wire, and it must have been a fun game to watch. Probably a lot more fun than the coach, but it's great to be a part of it.
Tim, here we have an upperclassman and a freshman. Both very cool customers. Why are your guys such cool customers on the team?
I think we try to stress them out a lot in practice. If you ask them, they would probably tell you we put a lot of stress on them within our practice day, try to get them used to these situations, but in all fairness, it's a gift they both have. And it's not something that comes natural to everyone. It's not something you teach everyone. I think for whatever their environments were and coming up within their families and backgrounds and playing ball, they've just been those kind of kids, and we've been fortunate enough to get them to come play for us.
Is that a factor when you're looking at a potential player?
Absolutely. You want to see how they play in the tight games and late in games. Can they make a big shot? Do they make a big play? Now, you can miss a shot if you're comfortable shooting it. To miss, you're okay. If you see a guy who gets a little bit tight and starts licking their lips and stuff like that, there's little keys and things that you look for in players in those situations.
In midway through the first half, you slid into a 2-3 to really combat Manhattan. How much of an adjustment was that, and how much did it help going into?
You know, we throw a lot of defenses at teams. Tonight we didn't really use it a lot of them. We only used 2 or 3 tonight, and we were just mixing it up because, when Kelvin went down and Ryan got hurt and Aiden twisted his ankle, I thought we were going to have to go to one of our cheerleaders next. So we're just trying to buy some time, and we knew we were going to have some of those guys in there for long minutes, and we couldn't chase around the whole time. So we even pulled our pressure off, and that really went back to them for that reason as well.
Coach, Manhattan, you come into this game, you guys are best team in the division, and it never fails. I mean, this team always, gets up. Both teams get up for the game, so Manhattan always, poses that atmosphere just coming in here. Just how do you deal with a team like that they may not have the best record in the league, but
I'll go by record. If you take away the beginning of the year, they're one of the hottest teams in the league, and they're one of the most talented in the preseason. They were picked at the top of the league. They're right by the top of the league. They have more talent than anybody in the league. They're very, very good. They're very well coached. Great environment. You just have to be excited to play in these games. And our guys love it. It's a rivalry that's been going on for a long, long, long time. Guys willing to go on for a long time longer when other people are sitting in our seats and other players will be here, and hopefully that same highly contested games will be going on, and everyone's going to come out and want to watch. And really, if you enjoy basketball, how great was this tonight?
How much confidence do you have in AJ taking the shot?
As much confidence as I have in anyone. AJ's probably been our best player at making big-time shots since I've been in Iona.
Cedric obviously played well earlier this season. He's had some really big games, but this is different. He's a freshman.
It is different. We were wondering how he would do tonight, in all fairness. He had played really well early, had a stretch where he struggled, has come back lately, and we're like, okay, let's see how he's going to react to this environment. Okay, is he going to be himself, and he was great. And so it's really for us, I think now it's whether or not he makes shots and misses shots. Did he have a good game or not? Not whether he can handle the environment or not.
And how about what he did with Dave, struggling the way he did, Calvin being out of the game? You guys really needed him tonight, maybe even more than normal.
Big time. And you know what? He was in position. The guys got him the ball, and he made shots. He made a couple of moves that were kind of ridiculous that we see in practice, but to make those same moves in a game like this against the athletes and the size that he did that against, tremendous.
What do you think of not just how much he scored, but like the manner in which he scored those big baskets?
Variety. Again, big. You said it before. I think they hit a huge shot and they either get back in the game or take the lead, and here comes Sed to answer it. And it's like, as the crowd was starting to erupt, he quieted it again. So I think those were huge that we had answers, because we didn't have the answer right then. The game might have turned in the other direction.
Coach, for you guys, you had a great year. The league here, the Natty, what's the significance?
It's just a great league win. It's the next one that we had up. It's a great rivalry, and to know that our guys can win on the road against pretty much anybody is a great thing. Obviously, we can lose to anyone, but it's nice to know that on a good night you can beat anyone. And tonight, not all of our players played their A game, which is also good, and we had guys banged up, and we still found a way. And again, we know the next time we see them in 2 weeks, it's going to be another battle just like this, except there's going to be more maroon in the stands than there is green.
Coach, you locked up another 20-win season tonight. How important was it to do it in this atmosphere?
It's great. It's great. It's a tribute to our guys that worked so hard all year. And when Isaiah went down, there's a lot of question marks from a lot of people, including ourselves and our players. And our guys have figured out how to compete without him, obviously with the hopes that we'll be getting him back shortly. And he was in a sneaker today, not a boot, for part of the day, so that was a good thing. And I'm just really proud of what our team has done to this point, and hopefully we have a lot more ahead of us.
Coach, Well, Kelvin Ameo had that big three-point shot at the end, coming back from the injury in the first half. Tell us about his game.
Kelvin just plays hard. If he hadn't gotten injured, I think he would have had a very good game for himself. It looked like he's comfortable out in those type of games, and when you give him the ball, most of the time something good's going to happen. Got a little bit lazy on a pass late in the game, but sure as heck made up for it. He even told me he owed me one prior to that, so it's a nice payback that he did. And I think he's just getting better and better, and still rounding into form, but he's really come a long way.
What did the officials tell you on the play where he got caught?
No, I just went to ask because I didn't see what happened. They told me that two of our guys dove for the ball and they banged each other. So
Two Iona players?
that's what the one official said. I don't know if that's what happened or not. That's what they told me. I just wanted to see if it was, Kelvin didn't know who he hit or what hit him. So I didn't know if it was an elbow or not. And, another play, one of our guys had gotten hit in the head with an elbow, and we didn't request that to be looked at because I think it was on a rebound, so we figured it was incidental. But on that, I just want to make sure that what happened in that situation.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.